Everyone wants to build AI voice agents, but the truth is most break in real life. In this video, I will show you how we can create better, more reliable agents. These agents are actually self-guiding, which means that they continue to stay focused on the task at hand, even if the user communicating with the agent is going off the intended script completely. And at the end of this video, I'll share real code with you, so stay tuned. To share how this works, I'm going to give you an example of an AI voice agent used for a customer survey. Now, you see a lot of these agents nowadays, right? For surveys, for support, but you and I, we both prefer to talk to humans. And this is the case for most people. People don't really want to talk to these AI agents. So how do you create these experiences while actually making people want to use them? Because the truth is companies are going to continue to automate these use cases when people don't really want to interact with AI. Well, to do that, you need to put in a lot more effort than just calling GPT with a single system prompt and just hoping that the AI agent will carry the conversation. I'm using a very smart design pattern here with a moderator that actually continuously looks at the conversation and then guides the AI agent into the right direction when the conversation derails. So for example, you will see in a second that this AI agent will follow a survey with very clear instructions, but I as a customer am very annoyed, especially because I have to talk to this AI system and it's not able to correct itself until the moderator comes in and gives it advice on how to proceed with the conversation. So let's just give it a try and you'll see what I mean very quickly.
Hi there. Thanks for joining me. Are you ready to begin a quick customer satisfaction survey? It should only take a couple of minutes.
Sure, but I'm in a rush, so I really do only have 2 minutes or so.
Absolutely. I'll keep it super quick. Let's dive right in. On a scale from 1 to 5, how would you rate your overall satisfaction?
Well, actually just a 2, because recently the service has been down all the time and it's been super frustrating, so it's not been a great month.
Got it. A 2. Thanks for sharing that. Let's focus on a positive moment. Was there anything recently that stood out in a good way?
But a
Even a
positive moment? No. I mean, I've been very frustrated, you have to understand, and I don't know why I'm talking to this AI system. I want to talk to a real human, I want you to solve my problems, and I want the service to just not be down so much.
It sounds like service downtime has been the main frustration. Thank you for sharing that. What's one concrete change that you feel would make things better for you?
So here's a very interesting thing. I just muted myself. So something very interesting has happened here, right? Basically, the AI agent was getting into a loop because it kept asking me about a positive experience, which I didn't have because this service was down all the time and I want to talk to a real human. So the thing is, this AI agent had a simple system prompt that directed it to ask for that positive aspect. But because I refused to give the answer, we will get into an infinite loop until I hang up because I just don't want to interact with this AI tool anymore. But thanks to the moderator, now actually the AI agent is pivoting and it's asking me a question to dig deeper into the frustration of the service downtime, because the moderator continues to listen to this conversation and it will provide feedback to the AI agent in 3 different ways. So first of all, it gives feedback on the checklist. So basically the items that it needs to collect for this survey. Specifically, it's currently missing more information around the pain point that I have and a suggestion for how to improve things. So the customer already hinted at downtime frustration, but we need more explicit capture and improvement ideas. Next, it will coach the AI agent to respond in a certain way. So the AI agent has to acknowledge the downtime comment, confirm it as the pain point, and then ask for a concrete improvement. And then lastly, it comes with a concrete prompt that the AI agent can actually follow to answer or ask another question. In this case, it sounds like service downtime has been the main frustration. What's one change that would make things better? Which is something that you saw that the AI agent just asked to me. So that is really how this design pattern works. You have a moderator that sits in between you and the AI agent and continuously listens to the conversation and is actually generally hidden. So we're going to create a little diagram here and it will make it much more obvious to you what an AI agent actually is, because there are too many people that overcomplicate it. An AI agent is really just an AI system that's inside of a loop until a certain goal has been met. In this case, that goal is pretty simple to explain. So we have this person communicating with the AI voice agent, right? We're going to go ahead and just visualize that like so. I'm going to just add AI voice agent in here. And this AI voice agent can also communicate back to the user to actually ask questions. And this is a loop that could potentially just be infinite, because as you saw before, if I, as a customer, do something unexpected, or the AI voice agent just loses track of what its intended goal is, then it will just keep going until I probably just quit the call and the goal is not met. So you can have the best AI system in the world, but if the customer hangs up on the call, then you haven't met your goal, right? And this is where the moderator comes in, because the moderator actually reduces the chance that this becomes an infinite loop. We have a new concept here, the AI moderator. And this moderator will actually talk in one direction to the AI voice agent. It sort of gets all of the data from the conversation, and then it creates recommendations that it feeds straight to the AI voice agent. And because it is able to give these recommendations based on a system prompt, right, that both the AI moderator and the AI voice agents share, the AI moderator actually does know what the end goal of the AI voice agent is. But the reason why this moderator is necessary is because as the AI voice agent goes on in this conversation with me, it will lose track of what the original purpose of the system prompt is. Because this is how large language models work. The more context a conversation has, the less important the beginning of that context, where your system prompt is defined, will become. And that is very dangerous, because the system prompt actually contains all of the structured information about, in this case, that customer survey. But because you keep calling this AI moderator, which has clean access to the system prompt and the transcript from this conversation, the AI moderator can always guide the AI voice agent into the right direction, thereby reducing the chance that you get this infinite loop and increasing the chance that your AI agent actually does what it is supposed to do. So how do you implement it in the code? Well, let's have a look at that. So as part of the solution I'll share with you today, we have 3 different prompts. Here on the left, we have a prompt for the actual AI agent, and there are some general guidelines here, like how to greet the customer, but most importantly, there are some directives here that explain how it should deal with the coaching that comes in from the moderator prompt. Specifically, that everything is wrapped inside of moderator guidance tags, which helps it distinguish it from regular input that's coming from customers, including 3 lines, a checklist, the coaching, and the prompt itself. So it should always internalize the instruction and act on it immediately. If we check out the moderator instructions, you can indeed see that the output format looks a little bit like that, right? We have the opening tag for the moderator guidance, the closing, and in there we have the checklist, the coaching, and the prompting, which represents those 3 different, outputs that I shared in the actual demo before. So with the checklist, we state the current gap with the survey completion. With the coaching, we explain the micro goal and make sure that the AI agent is actually empathetic. And then with the prompt, we give a direct question or phrase that the agent can actually then follow up on. And we have some extra operating rules for this moderator, but what is even more important to realize is that both the agent as well as the moderator get this checklist here on the right. This is a shared prompt that I'm injecting for both of these systems, and in here we have a very simple customer satisfaction survey, but this obviously can be extended and modified depending on your specific use case. So if we check out survey checklist markdown here in my code, you can see that it's part of the prompt builder here, and we will actually be using this survey checklist for both the prompt for the persona as well as the moderator, because if we check the appended checklist variable here, you can see it's referenced in both places like so. You can find these prompts and the working code around it in the sample application in the link in the description below. In addition, if you want to build real working AI systems like this one, you should join my AI native engineering community, because in the end, I can create 100-hour-long videos, but you will learn the most from actually doing the work yourself and building real AI systems. So check out the links in the description below, and I'll hear from you soon.